What is up, ladies and gentlemen, Manny here, welcome back to the channel. My friends, I've prepared something awesome for you today, Bosi. What an amazing figure in modern bouldering, I would say, kind of popped out of the nothing. There's so many people, recommending me, review this, review that, review Bosi. So this guy made a lot of headlines in the recent times. I think nobody has climbed so many 9A boulders, or at least proposed 9A boulders, V17s in the world, than he did. And yeah, I reviewed a couple of his stuff, and I must say, what a sympathetic dude, man, from the Brits. Great, just great to watch him crush. I prepared a series of videos from him. Luckily, he has a very nice YouTube channel also, Bosi. You should definitely go subscribe to him. And he's got some awesome footage, some really nice shots from his sands and stuff without cuts and anything. So I've prepared a little series of videos from him, and we try to analyze it a little bit and try to find out what actually his magic strength is, so to speak. Why is he so strong? I start with Alphane 9A. Let's just jump right into it, okay? Looks so unspectacular, doesn't he? Crimp. Oh, like look at his right hand here. Look at this slot that he's taken there. Just so beautifully open hand crimp there. This is just such a nice open crimp there. Here again. Like here we have it again. And like these very slopy edges, these open kind of edges, they're really predestinated for the open kind of trim. And here he loses his feet.
My belt's so good! Oh no!
He's such a nerd, isn't he? I love him, man.
Oh, the foot just slipped. That was such a good.
Look at him, man. Isn't he cute?
All I had to do was get that heel in, and then like all of a sudden you just relax out of it, come to a good edge, out to the good hold, match in. Get a little chill, shake it, and then you just along there.
I think the guy has just an amazing energy, He's got this like happy, always happy, happy little nerd trying to climb a little. No abs, no big muscle bellies or anything like that,
I can't believe that. It's crazy.
Like look at him, man. You can't help but love this guy, man. I like him.
Yeah, longest boulder project, probably by. I don't know how many sessions I had last year, to be fair. Maybe like 3 or something days we came here. Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to count them because I don't even remember.
Like, look at him, man. He looks like a normal human being. Normally, if you see climbers at that level,
so in double digits,
you can see the climber in these guys on the first spot, right? On the first sight.
I feel hecking good today.
Like you could make a whole video just by of him, grinning and having a smile on his face.
I don't know if I'm gonna feel good at all anymore.
And now we're going for it, okay? Now they're filming more from the side, which is awesome because now we can see these really open crimps and how he takes them, and take a look at his gripping technique there as well, yeah? And his precision, speed and precision, like. Not a lot of regripping there, Each and every finger fits perfectly. Bang, and there we go. Do you see how he slides out and locks it in place there as he puts weight on it? Just beautifully to watch, yeah. Like super open there on the left hand as well. So this guy doesn't only have the super high crimping power. Here again, open in the right hand, yeah. And here again, open in the right hand. No need to crimp fully, beautifully to watch. And then the tension. Oh, fishing that heel hook. Bang. What a wall, man. What a boulder. Look at that wall. Okay, we see no legs. Arms are long, man. It's really reminiscent of Toby Roberts there, yeah? Reminiscent in time from a body type kind of style. Very reminiscent of Toby Roberts, in my opinion. Although we don't get that much of a spider vibe there with Bosi here. Legs, also, I mean, the legs not as non-existent as with Toby Roberts. He's got some legs, Will, but still very long, very thin, very light legs probably. But then there is not a lot of muscles visible there, right? Now we get into this really endurance-y finish. Beautiful. Beautiful. Like, you don't really know where he gets his strength from, right? He's got to be crazy strong in his fingers, obviously, somehow. Yeah, man, you did it! Like how he grins into the camera, man, I love it. What a guy. Just cool. Very flexible as well, right? We've seen a lot of like really high heel hooks now and really precise. Now we see again long, long, long. Look at that left arm, yeah? Long, long, long. Definitely also a very, very gifted body type there.
Yeah. And then do the spike. Yeah. And then walk your feet over left. You got loads of pads.
Like we can see that his lower arm, you know, his upper arm, or what do you say, the forearm to calf ratio is kind of perfect. You want your forearm to be as thick as your calves, yeah. And with him we get that vibes. Huge kudos, man. Very well done.
I'm in complete disbelief. Last session I was like, man, this may be possible, but it'd be complete limit, and then just did not expect to get even close to coming out to this today.
You see that? Not even stretching out his arms fully, but that was long, 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 man. So let's take a look at his Wikipedia. Yeah. Here we got William Bosi, born 27th of December 1998, which is crazy, yeah, because I think, in my opinion, personal opinion, but who cares, he looks quite a bit older than that from what his hair and everything kind of gives the impression. Professional rock climber, specializing in sport climbing, bouldering and competition. Well, from what I haven't seen, he's definitely a bouldering specialist, yeah. But then I really want to direct your attention towards this right column there, where we have, quite surprisingly, a lot of stats of him, yeah. So he's got a height of 175 centimeters, which is just beautiful, on the spot, yeah, on the spot. As you know, I'm a great fan of that height. 175, 176, 177, 180, probably already a little bit too tall, yeah, in terms of leverage, in terms of weight that you carry around, but 175. And I think Toby Roberts also checks in just right there. I think it's 176 or something. And we got weight, 67 kilograms. So surprisingly for me, that is actually quite a lot. That is as heavy as I am when I'm in performance weight, and I'm only 172. But with a guy like Toby Roberts, for example, I'm pretty sure Toby Roberts is lighter than 67 kilos and is the same height. Yeah, so with Toby Roberts, I would estimate him to around 60 kilos or something. Yeah, could easily be as well. And we got ape index. He's got a +2 ape index, which is not the world, yeah, but it's quite long. If he stretches his arms out, we get the impression, wow, okay, long, long, long. Yeah, that's what we want to feel there. Let's look at the bouldering. Okay, this bouldering chapter here is very interesting as well. 2022 trip with Adam Ondra to his home crag of Moravsky Gras in the Czech Republic. Bosi flashed the 8B plus B14 boulder Charizard. I like flashing one 8B plus boulder in general. It's just completely inhuman. Yeah, we're talking about inhuman strength and precision and execution abilities there. Yeah? But this guy didn't only flash one 8B plus boulder actually in his career. I think it was there's three or something videos of him flashing 8B pluses on his channel. Yeah? Check it out. It's absolutely mind blowing. It's mind blowing. Yeah, so that definitely puts him up there in the top. To me, he's the toughest, hardest boulderer out there in the world, probably currently. Yeah. Fail on Ondra's yet unrepeated 8C Plus boulder Terranova. We're gonna take a look at that as well, actually, because we want to try to compare him a little bit with the young Adam Ondra, who actually first ascended the Terranova. That year, he also created Honey Badger in the English Peak District, which he graded an 8C Plus. In November 2022, Bosi became one of the only handful of boulders in the world to have climbed the grade V17 9A boulder when he repeated Sean Rabadou's Alphane. So that's the video that we just watched, yeah, which he felt was easier than his own 8C Plus graded route, Honey Badger. So imagine that. Yeah, we got a guy who at his home crag puts up even harder stuff than that. Yeah, so in April, or at least that's what he's saying, but I can very well imagine it. In April 2023, he made the first repeat of Nalle Hukkataival's Burden of Dreams, which was long standing unrepeated, like 7 years or something like that, yeah? Considered the world's first ever V17 boulder, and which at the time of Bosi's repeat was still considered the world's hardest boulder. In February 2024, Bosi made the first repeat of Daniel Wood's Return of the Sleepwalker, which he felt was easier than Burden of Dreams. I can very well imagine that, because with Sleepwalker we got something that is also a bit reachy, and as we know, Daniel Woods, although he has an insane ape index, is not very tall. I think Daniel Woods is only 165 or something like that. I'm not, like, I'm guessing here. But I think he's very short actually, but he has a huge wingspan, which is obviously helping him a lot, yeah. Which he felt was easier than Burden of Dreams, but harder than Alphane, which Bosi stating that Wood's route was definitely a V17 grade. So here we got something who's got quite a bit of experience in the V17 grade, yeah. Where does he get his power from, man? It's just so fascinating when you watch him. Let's take a look at his ascent of Burden of Dreams of Nalle Hukkataival. This is just an absolute crimfest, super small holds on this perfect, like, what is this, 40 degrees overhang or something like that. Beautiful piano music, man. Like, look at those crimps, look at this precision. Non-existing foothold there on the right foot, bang, bang. Quick stepping, beautiful left foot, right foot, match. Super hard match there. And whoop, oh, he's like sucking himself into this overhang, man. Beautiful to watch. Soaring fingers in, and oh, like, I just want to pause here real quickly because this is something that is usually going unnoticed by most people. But look at this momentum management, okay? Watch at what he's doing with his feet there before he starts into the dyno. And because he's doing something, it's not random what he's doing there. Every little swing, every little momentum gain is on purpose, okay? Just like every little one of those steps. And here again, whoop. Oh, just so beautiful. So, and now look at his feet. Match. Resorting. Step right. Swing left and whoop. Did you see that? Swing out, swing back, down and up. Okay? Up. One more time. Swing, swing, whoop. Beautiful. One more time. And 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. 3-finger catch there. And why does he do that? He wants to reduce the swing out as much as possible, obviously, so that he can actually stick that dyno. Very amazing to watch.
I felt incredible, and I so almost dropped that last move again.
Like, to me, it's still incredible how short something can be and how condensed difficulty actually can be in the climbing rail. Because how many moves were that? 5, 6 moves maybe, with a lot of stepping in between and a lot of little details in terms of footholds and stuff. But yeah, just great to watch. Great to watch. Let's move on to Terranova. The Terranova comparison with Adam Ondra. We're gonna watch first Adam Ondra on Terranova, And if you look at Ondra actually on Terranova, like he almost looks like a different person. This is another very fascinating thing. What actually happens if testosterone actually kicks in at some point into these very young climbers?
8 years ago, and was wondering.
It's funny how his voice is the same, but he looks like 15 years old there.
I decided to dedicate to bouldering real seriously. It was like my home project whenever I had a time after school.
Like climbing is such a beautifully nerdy sport, I love it.
And as a test how much I can get better if I would really put an effort into one single boulder problem.
Gotta love him, man. So there we are. Limestone crimps. And now I would like to direct your attention to one physical feat, one physical thing that Ondra has, which I always point out, which Will Bosi seems to not have as much, and that's the sail. Look at this freaking brachioradialis here in his elbows. When the elbows flex, it comes out. Here we got it. Do you see it? The sail here on the right hand. Beautiful sailing boat there. I always call it the sailing boat. Flexibility. Oh, undercling. Super big step to the left. Match that undercling. Sailboat there again on the right hand. Look at it. And sailboat on the left, man. Sailboat, sailing around the world, baby. Yeah. And then this like weird undercling move there, which I think Will Bosi does actually quite a lot differently.
I've never
and when we
worked for such a long time on a single boulder problem, and
yeah,
for sure it's not the sickest line you can find.
Probably not.
Every single climb just teaches you that something can be turned from impossible into possible.
Just so beautifully edited, man. Beautifully filmed, beautifully edited. Okay, so we got this bodily feat there with the sailing boat, which Will Bosi is not having so much. What Ondra has as well there, in this shot especially, it's like this crazy chiseled, defined physique, right? There's a very low body fat percentage there. With Will Bosi, we got someone who seems to have a relatively normal body fat, like, I don't know, I couldn't guess, yeah, but he doesn't look as ripped, as defined, like as thin of skin as Ondra looks here. So yeah, it looks surprisingly normal for the things that he can do. Like, he looks normal, man. So we're gonna start Will Bosi's Terranova clip here with a really funny thing in the supermarket, actually.
So we're in Tesco right now. What have we found?
Ondra in Tesco. Antidox.
Relaxing, collagen, and your power. The question is, what did you take today? Because yesterday we had the relax, and it tastes like Powerade. Really good.
Ondra got his freaking fitness drinks in the supermarket in the Czech Republic. Can you imagine? Let's see how he looks here. Like, he's really like a little cat with his feet, right? Bang! There we go. That looks really solid already. And there's quite a bit of a start as well to this boulder problem, so... But I mean, from what this looks like, this guy could climb 9A plus boulder problems, if you ask me. Also, the way what Alphane looked like, looks just super solid. And now look at his elbows, man. Doesn't have that much of a sailing boat going. If we compare that with Ondra, he's got quite, beefy, long, prominent forearms going. And we can see that. But there is not so many striations. It's not so ripped, It's not so fine-tuned yet into finger strength divided by body weight on a body weight size. I mean, without a doubt, look at this sailboat. It's not that wild, man. Not that wild. Kind of normal looking. Kind of, it's just a normal nerd from the street, you know, trying bouldering for the first time, but climbing through a freaking V16. That's what it looks like, I think, with him.
So close, but it worked. I'm still like so sweaty though. Whoa, okay. That's huge.
Like, he looks like just a normal dude, man. Even when you look at his legs are not as crazy as Toby Roberts, you know, stick figure legs, or like Alex Mago's stick figure legs, you know. It's kind of normal legs. It's not big, but and now look at that, normal looking arms, man. Look at his right arm there. It's just looking normal.
Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
That was so good!
Freaking Adam Ondra squeak sound in the end. Yeah, just great. Wow, what a nerdy sport. I gotta love it, man. Love climbing. And now finally I would like to give you a little bit of an impression of how sympathetic this guy actually is. It seems really normal, seems really down to earth. It's also like, this is a clip from his video Honey Badger, from his 8C Plus that he put up in the Peak District, right? Which he says is actually harder than, what was it, Alphane, I think he called. It's actually easier than his 8C Plus.
And
Let's
another
see.
heat wave coming in. So we got like organised big crew to go out. We had like, you know, gym, wedge crew. We had like tons of pads out. So it was really good, like actually able to have the sort of whole start the climb padded, so that I only had to worry once I got to the jugs if it pads being moved. So like that wasn't in my head, and I was just going there to try and set it basically. And then what I hadn't really appreciated until this session was just how much the climb takes out of you. So I had like warmed up, had one go where I did pretty well.
A good bro from Edinburgh, you know.
And then got to the next pocket after, and then just like blew it there.
The breaks of Edinburgh in the back.
Like rested for quite a long time, felt not so bad, but then when I gave it this next go, like it all just clicked together.
Like here we can't really see that much, but he's approaching the corkscrew move now into this really bad two-finger pocket.
Managed to fight through the pocket.
Super dynamic move.
The next move. Just stuck the move after. Basically for like the next 5 moves in a row, every single one I thought I was falling off and just somehow stayed on.
You see how he swung out there and moved his leg around? I want to show you that again. That was a cool little thing, you know? And zip, did you see that? Swing the feet out, and with the swing back momentum going around the corner. It's tiny little details like that which make your climbing a lot more efficient, which can make a huge difference on a boulder like this way. The holds that you're holding are so bad. If you have to hold them only 1 second less long because of things like that, it's giving you a huge advantage already. And he really, like Will Bosi seems to really have mastered that foot precision, foot quickness, flexibility thing. Yeah. Now it's basically almost like over. A bit of resting there. Last few moves. Look. Doesn't look that hard, but I think even from here to the top is 7C or something. Yeah, okay, so now we got that. I think there's a couple of last words from him.
Grade-wise, it's been really hard, like, to kind of decide on that. I'm confident this is the hardest boulder I've ever done. But
which was, I think, before he did Burden of Dreams and Terranova and all that kind of thing. And he didn't do Terranova yet, as far as I know. But it was 2 years ago when this video was uploaded here about Honey Badger. So
it is also kind of a different style to a lot of the harder boulders I've done. Although it is still long, which is kind of the style that I stick with, having pockets for the crux is quite unusual. So that's kind of been playing in my head whether maybe I'm not as strong in pockets as I think I am, or
I think finger strength wise, there's nothing really that could stop this guy.
And everything else I've done, it definitely felt like a level above the other 2 8Cs that I did at the Crag Trans.
I just love how normal he looks, right? He's just like an everyday normal guy from the street, man.
Peaceful mind. So it kind of would seem unfair to only give it 8C. So I think I'm going to give it 8C plus, and then just need to have other people come and try it and let me know if the pockets are as savage as I think they are. If actually it's not that bad if you come from the Franken Yuri, you know.
You just can't help but smile when you watch this guy, man. So sympathetic, and you could hear as he was talking there how much of he had to overcome himself actually to give this 8C plus grade for his own first ascent. Yeah, so probably he's quite strict. He's quite harsh with himself there with the grading. He enjoys easier grading from other people, like runs through these kind of 9A boulder problems and stuff like that. But yeah, I can very well imagine this guy is actually very, very tough, very, very harsh with himself when it comes to grading. And when other people actually will try this Honey Badger thing, for example, they will run against a wall quite heavily, because it's probably one of a kind of a sandbagged local thing there in the Peak District. So what is my conclusion here about Will Bosi, man? Where does he get his strength from? I don't know. Finger strength divided by body weight. On the body weight side, he's not that optimized still, I would say, with 67 kilos at 175. I'm pretty sure people like Toby Roberts, who are the same height, are quite a lot lighter actually. But never mind, he doesn't need to be. Good for him, man. He still can be and crush even harder, potentially, probably. Yeah. And wow, what a quick feet guy, what a very precise stepping guy. Nice 5'10" climber, you know, 5'10's, good shoes. Especially also on the, on the Burden of Dreams with that momentum, like how he gained momentum there, tiny little details there. He's probably very aware of momentum management and that kind of stuff and how it helps him for big moves, dynos like that. We made videos about it actually here also on the technique side on the channel, Manny the Monkey channel, right? Momentum management, very important. But anyway, wow, just cool to watch. I must say kudos to him. We are going to expect very hard stuff from this guy in the future. Needless to say, yeah, we are going to expect, maybe he's going to be the first 9A plus bowler even out there. And I will also say that should this guy ever decide to bring his power to the rope, to the lead climbs, man, this guy could rock there as well. Yeah, very, very hard, very, very hard. Will he ever rock as much as Toby Roberts, who is still quite a lot younger than him and in that sense kind of has a lot of potential still, a lot more potential, maybe. Who knows? We're gonna see. But that's something that the future holds, man. It's gonna be beautiful to watch. Great times are ahead for climbing with these kind of guys, going to the top. Stay strong, everybody. See and hear you quite soon. Bye.